All right, everyone, we are going to be starting early with Metal Gear Solid, a run by Pazzo. Like I said, we have a number of incredible games coming up for you, but we are going to be starting with Metal Gear Solid 1, All Bosses Easy. Pazzo.
Hey, how are you?
A run by Pazzo. Like I said, we have a number of incredible games coming up for you, but we are going to be starting with Metal Gear Solid.
Hey, how are you? I'm Pazzo. I'm gonna run MGS1 All Bosses Easy. I'm gonna be with Ed Boy. He's gonna be my commentator. How are you, Ed Boy? So the All Bosses category, on All Bosses category, you have to kill every boss in the game. You have to complete the game and beat every boss in the game. So I think there's a 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So here in the docks, he's gonna start farming alerts because later in the run we'll have to find the PAL key, and for some reason, if you get more than 10 alerts, the PAL key is gonna spawn in the drainage ditch instead of a rat. If you get less than 10 alerts, the game will tell you that a rat ate it. So that's why he needs to farm some alerts down here.
Yeah, the elevator takes 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go down and speed it up, so all I gotta do is take alerts.
Yeah, he's gonna farm about maybe 6 or 7 alerts.
We'll get it back up. And we're back live.
So
Okay,
do we
sorry for
restart
the
run?
technical delays, but we are going to continue on with the Metal Gear Solid run, run by Pazzo. Please continue.
So it's okay, paused the game with F3, and the time of the run is counted on in-game time. So when I pause the game, it paused the in-game time, so there's no problem.
Yep. Now he's done farming the alerts, and the elevator is coming down. Here he's gonna knock to distract that guy, and he's gonna hop on the elevator. And since he's playing on PC version, the cutscenes and codex will be able to skip very quickly. And one more thing about the PC version is that you can press the hotkeys and it will select the weapon, so that you don't have to go in the weapon menu to select it. Here in the van, he's gonna follow these 3 rats that will lead him inside the tank hangar.
Yeah, there's 2 way to enter this building. There's the way I took, and there's on the first floor you have to get up the stairs, and there's another way to come in, but it's slower. So since we are speedrunning, we're going for the fastest way.
Yeah, you can go in by another way. It's slower, but it adds like 1 extra cutscene that will tell you kind of what to do. Now he's in a tank hangar. He's gonna throw a chaff to distract one guard, and then he's gonna head in that elevator. Gonna go up that ladder, and we're gonna crawl in one more event, and this will be the last event of the game that we're gonna crawl in.
Yeah. All the events of the game are pretty much at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, in the beginning of the game, it's more like about waiting, and then later in the game, it's where like the action really begins.
Yeah.
Now the DARPA chief is dead, and we're about to fight the guard rush.
So this is the first mini boss of the run. This is not a boss. When you fight a boss, there's a health bar up screen. This is just a mini boss, but so far on all bosses category, we didn't find a way to skip it, so I have to go through it.
For this, he's gonna pick up the SOCOM and pretty much just spam SOCOM shots at the guards that spawn in.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
And we also get to meet Meryl, and she can help us shoot the guards too.
Let's be honest, most of the time she's useless.
Yeah, actually, she's more useful on extreme, but on easy she's not really that useful since you can just spam.
Thanks, Meryl.
He's gonna avoid the grenades, and he'll kill the last set of guards that spawn in, and that's it for the guard rush.
So one thing, you run faster in the game when you carry a weapon. If you run with no weapon in your hand, you're gonna run slower, 40% slower, so...
Now it's going to B2 to save President Baker. Here's gonna pick up some grenades and some C4, and he will blow up the walls with the C4. Blow up one more wall, and then that's the last wall. He's gonna throw grenades to defeat Ocelot. It's kind of risky, but he's gonna do it anyways.
I understand.
And it worked. Really good.
Thank you.
Here we got the level 2 cards, so you can now access more doors. So coming up, this is gonna be like the first skip of the game. We're gonna skip calling Meryl for her to open the big door, and we're also gonna skip the laser section.
Yeah,
Here he's gonna head to the vent that we crawled in. She's gonna go halfway in the vent, gonna look up and press X. The timing can be a little precise, but it's not really hard to execute. Here you can run all the way to that door and just skip all the lasers and stuff.
Oh, okay, that happens.
It's like this movement might be slightly off. Just a tank. He's gonna have to defeat two guards inside the tank, and he's gonna use 2 grenades. Here's the first one. There we go. One's down. He's gonna kind of position himself with a visual cue. Then once the cutscene ends, he's gonna spam the square button to throw a grenade, and that's it. this is the nuke building. The game will tell that you can't use any weapons, but at least you can still use the chaff. So that's like the only kind of weapon that you can use in this building. You're just gonna go up and pick up a pack of chaffs. He's gonna wait for this guard to turn around and then quick throw him.
Actually, there's an exploit. Because this is a PC version of the game, you can equip weapons with the hotkeys on the keyboard, so you can use weapons in the nuke building on PC version. The
Yeah,
game was
too.
not designed to do that, but you can on PC. It's an exploit. I'm not going to use it in the run, but you use it on a very easy run.
Yeah, it can be useful on various reasons. You can hold like a certain key and equip and keep the MP5 equipped, and you can just shoot everyone. He picked up the Nikita, and he's gonna go in B2, and he's gonna have to blow up the thing to the electric panel. I don't know how to call it. And boom. Here the electric floor is deactivated, and he can head south safely.
So right now I'm going to use the card glitch. If you can explain it, boy.
Yeah, on PC, like I said earlier, you can equip weapons with the hotkeys. While in like a cutscene, you can kind of mash two hotkeys and equip and like repeatedly equip two weapons at the same time. If you mash them, Snick can keep moving, even though he's in a cutscene like that, like he's doing right here.
So you can skip cutscenes.
Yeah, you can skip Snick being
Frozen.
yeah, being frozen there. Here's the ninja fight. He's gonna use some punch kicks to defeat him. The point of the fight is that the game doesn't want you to use any weapons, so you can only use the punch kick moveset to defeat him.
Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
Oh, missed a punch. Oh, I missed a kick. Okay, that's not good. I'm gonna have to back up on the last phase.
Yeah, he's gonna have to take it. He's gonna have to take this a bit safer.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Actually, I made more damages. It's hard to explain how this boss works, but there's different phases, and depending on the damages you do, you go in each phase. And the thing is,
Yeah.
I did more damages by missing things.
Yeah, this is the hide and seek phase, and the ninja's gonna use stealth camouflage to hide around, and the game's gonna let you find him and then punch him.
Waiting for this pain. Hurt me.
Here he's gonna kind of do like a loop thing where he's gonna stand a bit far and let the ninja walk up to him and then just repeatedly punch kick him. Just like that.
I remember that punch.
Here he successfully skipped a long dialogue about bone and sinew. So that's a bit of time save right there.
Yeah. If you skip this dialogue, you win 12 seconds overall.
Yeah, it's a pretty long dialogue. Now Pazzo's gonna head back to B1 to find Meryl, and that's gonna lead him into the Mantis boss fight later.
So here I'm gonna take 2 pack of stunts for a setup on the armory. You're gonna see a little bit later.
Yep, they'll be used for the armory later and a certain skip later too. Gonna pick up box B for one more out of bounds, and he's gonna head in the ladies' room, and that's gonna activate some cutscenes.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me. That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
So right now I'm gonna use tooth throw on Meryl, combined with the card glitch to skip a dialogue. This skips an animation, and right there I'm gonna use a second throw on Meryl to get her inside the room faster. Saves a second.
Yeah, it's kind of a setup to make the cutscene like come in faster.
Yeah.
Is to make her position correctly like that. Gonna pick up more ammo and one ration. This is the Mantis fight. The strat is kind of to go in first person to see where Mantis goes, and then you shoot in that direction. Here he's gonna throw a grenade to do the phase skip.
Yes, you skip a whole phase with this grenade. Like right now, Meryl should shoot at you, but she's just gonna fall because I did enough damages to skip this phase.
Yeah, this is also not intended to do, so that's why she kind of falls instantly.
Yeah.
Stop! Meryl!
He's gonna quick throw her, and that's it. Now Mantis is gonna do more hiding, and Pazzo's gonna use a grenade to
Okay,
make
that's
him come
an
out.
unfortunate spawn. Pretty rare, but it happens.
Just gonna stand a little further to avoid the chairs. He's gonna shoot Mantis from there, and that's it. That's a Mantis fight.
Yeah, most of the time Mantis is supposed to go back to the
center, right?
desk. Yeah, but right there he just stand there. That's rare, but that happens. But that was a good fight overall, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
I'll take point. Snake.
This is another unskippable cutscene. Here he's gonna do the out of bounds the vent glitch again, but he's gonna use the box to go out like that. So doing that you can avoid all the wolves, even though it's not really that important on easy, but it's still faster than going around.
Oh, I get it.
This place is mine. I'll take point again.
So right
Yeah,
there I did a card glitch. You can skip. Meryl's supposed to talk, and you can't move while she talks. And I think it's 8-second dialogue. I just skipped right there. So.
Yeah, he just did the like spamming glitch that skipped the unskippable cutscene there. It's a pretty good time save.
Yeah.
So this one is another unskippable cutscene where Meryl kind of walks in that line, and she tells you to that you gotta walk that line to avoid the mines, but
How did you know where the
actually you can just hold up and
It
avoid
sounds
them all.
weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
I'm gonna show you how much she's clever. Boom.
Hold up D-pad. That's it.
Meryl!
Alright, this is gonna be a long backtracking section where he's gonna go back to the armory to pick up the PSG-1 sniper rifle to defeat Wolf. Here he throws a stun to stun all the wolves so that they can't damage him. Here he does another out of bounds, not out of bounds, but just
Vent glitch.
like a vent glitch. Yeah.
Saves a couple seconds. If you have to crawl and go under the rock, it's slower overall.
There you can go back to the canyon, and there'll be a lot more mines and cameras placed there, so you'll have to take a certain line to avoid all that. So take that line, and then kind of press right a little bit to go to avoid these mines here.
Yeah, there's a lot of claymore there. You saw it earlier before the tank. I took one, so. Okay, so right now I'm gonna do a strat on the armory. I'm gonna throw 2 stuns so I can let the elevator open for when I come back.
Yeah, by doing that, he's gonna keep the elevator doors open, and it saves a bit of time.
And I'm gonna throw a chaff to distract the guard near the elevator so he doesn't investigate the elevator. Right there. He's gonna turn around because of the sound. So I can just stay there and go to the first floor.
And that's a great execution there. Now it's going all the way back to where the wolf fight is. And again, you gotta take the line to avoid all the mines. Gonna throw a chaff, just in case that the turret shoots him.
Yeah. If you don't throw the chaff there, most of the time you will get shot by the turret. It's not a big deal, but you lose like I don't know, 1.5 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, it's only very critical on stuff like extreme where you have very, very little health to work with. Here's he's gonna do a very flashy strat where he throws the chaff to distract that guard, and boom, it worked.
Just gonna need the sound there, and you can explain later what I did.
Yep. Alright.
Okay, bad RNG, she's behind the pillar right there. That's unfortunate. I gotta wait for her to come out. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Wow.
That's a kind of rough start, but... Right, first shot. Second shot. Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna heal just in case. I don't wanna die there. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, because Wolf does a lot of damage even on easy. So you really want to equip the ration just in case.
That was a bad fight overall, but that's okay.
Yeah, it was fun. So what he did back there in the cave is that he counted some footsteps. So after a certain amount of time, he knows when to switch the PSG-1 and trigger the load zone to go into the wolf fight.
Yeah, it's called GME, God Mod Exploit. So how it works is the PSG-1, the sniper on the game. When you equip the sniper on the game, there's an animation where a snake crawls down to use the sniper.
You win.
During this animation, you are 100% invincible because
You're human.
you won't get shot during this animation. It wouldn't be fair. So what we can do on PC is we equip another weapon during this animation. So Snake,
I'll have my
like,
fun with it.
is locked, I would say, in this animation.
I
So
hope
you
you can
are
still look at
invincible and
yourself
you
in the
can
mirror, my
go
friend.
through room because the game is made by the camera. So
Yeah,
yeah, actually the game is the camera which matters on the game. So if the camera is locked on the position, even if you are in another position, the game will think you are still what the camera is, and so you can abuse the game like that.
yeah, it's pretty useful for some out of bounds glitch.
Yeah. So far, except for the Wolf 1 fight, the run is okay. The run is good.
Yeah, he didn't mess up that many things.
Yeah. Only the Wolf 1 fight was not that good, but that happens. Wolf 1 and Wolf 2 are the only bosses that involves a lot of RNG on the game. Well, except for the Hindy. The Hindy has some RNG, but not that much. So Wolf 1 and Wolf 2 are the, like, I would say, the hardest fight on the speedrun. So you can lose a lot of time on those fights.
Yeah, and he can't really control it since it's completely random where she spawns and where she goes, that kind of things.
Yeah.
Here he's gonna wait for Otacon to come in and give him some items to let him escape the prison.
Hey, I'm here. Where? Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Here he's gonna use some ketchup and play dead
And
to fool Johnny.
And right there, I'm gonna have to take back my my gear, and I'm gonna try to do the. I think for me it's the hardest glitch in the game. You have to card glitch in the torture room to get out, because when you take your equipment back, you will have an animation. You can skip it, but it's pretty tight.
Hard. So as he's picking up his items, he will spam the hotkeys to
Okay, I got it.
make Snake move like that, right through the door. Here we're doing more backtracking back to the nuke building. Here we're taking the line again, throwing a chaff again to avoid the camera. Here he's gonna do the exact same strat that he did on his way to Wolf, and throw the chaff to distract the guy on the top.
I'm just gonna use a grenade just in case to get an extra alert. I don't think I need it, but just in case.
Yeah, you can always throw a grenade there and it won't really change much, because you can just still run through the door
Okay, so
and it won't lose any time.
gonna need sound here. Thank you. It's okay.
Alright, coming up, we got the biggest skip of the game, which is called the Boba skip, or Boba, just a casual player. She was playing the game casually. She was trying to go through the door, and then she accidentally found a glitch by being at the right angle and right position. I believe she got shot, and then she just went through the door. Pretty fun glitch.
Yeah, but it's RNG. It's 50% chance it works on the first try, so there's nothing I can do about that. Hopefully we are in all bosses mode, so I have the SOCOM. I can back it up in case it doesn't work on first try. But on any percent, you can back up. And it didn't work, so I'm gonna have to do that. Wait for them to come in to shoot me. Okay, it's not gonna work right there. Okay, worked.
Oh, wow, it worked.
So it's like I said, you have two different animations in when you get hit, and it's one of those two animations that makes you go through the door, and there's 50% chance you get it. So I get it third try. It's not ideal, but it's okay.
Yeah, you can't really control it because it's completely random. Either you'll get the big shot, the big knockback animation, or the small knockback animation. In that case, the first one got the small knockback animation, which doesn't work.
Damn.
So right there, I'm gonna head up to the roof to fight the next boss, which is the Hind D. This boss is not hard, but the thing is, there's a little bit of RNG involved, and if you have really bad RNG, you can lose a lot of time, because there's a ammo box you have to get, Stinger ammo box, and sometimes it can spawn on another location on the roof, and if it happens, I'm gonna have to go for the box, and since I will do that, the Hind will go under the building and stay there for between 20 and 30 seconds, so there's nothing I can do about it. If that happens, that's a huge time loss. I hope it's not gonna happen this time.
Yeah.
Okay, Snake, why not? So I'm gonna go for the risky strat. I don't pick up the Stinger ammo there, so I will have just enough to do the first phase if I don't miss one. So I have to anticipate his movement. Okay.
Here you can pull up some blind hits, which is when you shoot the Stinger without locking on,
Okay,
and then it still hits.
First phase was perfect.
Yeah, that was clean first phase.
But the second phase is coming, and as I told you, I might have troubles if I had the bad RNG, so let's see.
Yeah, here what he's gonna do, he's gonna do a Hind cage where he just keeps shooting the Hind without the Hind moving at all. It can be a little bit RNG heavy, but let's see if it works.
Okay, nice.
It's a good spawn. You're gonna kind of follow him when he, if he kind of flies around. But the loop is still alive and good.
Oh my god, why? Okay, I
Oh
don't
wow,
know.
and he goes down like at the last second.
That's unfortunate. I don't know. Okay, I've been very lucky there because he stayed under the building for like 5 seconds. That
Yeah.
could have been up to 30 seconds, so I'm really lucky. But I don't know why he went below. That's weird because I didn't miss a shot, I think. So anyway,
But yeah, it was a pretty clean fight, minus that last kind of part where
yeah,
the Hind went under the building for no reason.
yeah. Except for the end, that was okay.
So right now we're about maybe halfway through the run.
And we are going to the next boss, and I think every runner, every MGS1 runner hate this boss. It's Sniper Wolf 2, because there's a lot of RNG involved. She can go left, she can go right, she can go back and forth. She can do it pretty much everything she wants, and sometimes there's no way to catch her up. So it can change drastically the time of the run. If you have a perfect Wolf 2, you can have an insane time, but you can do an insane run and just have a very bad Wolf 2 when you get a bad time. So
Yeah, the second wolf fight is harder because the arena is so big compared to the first one, where she has so much room to move. So it's kind of hard to follow her movement. Here he's gonna do God mode exploit and drop down to that door and skip the 4 horsemen fight.
okay, right there I avoided the shot by Sniper Wolf. There's a trick D-Limes found a few months ago, and it saves 2 seconds. Okay, so far this is the best RNG if she stays on the same position. Okay, go left. Ow.
It's a pretty good fight so far.
Okay, I'm gonna finish her up with the Stinger. Okay, that was a really good fight, actually.
Yeah, he got lucky with the RNG and he got good shots.
Shots on the move are really tricky to get. Yeah, that was a really good fight.
Yeah, they're tricky because of timing and the positioning.
Okay, most of the time I lost on Wolf 1 and Hindy, I catched it up right there on Wolf 2, I think. So right now I'm gonna do a strat I found a few months ago.
A Pazzo exclusive.
So normally you are supposed to throw them out of the elevator, or you can choke them up. And what I did right there is I used the C4 on the ground to kill the guard just behind me, and then I killed the 2 left guards with the Stinger. It saves a few seconds over the any percent strat.
Yep.
So far, I would say I had a bad Wolf 1, I had an average IND, but as I said, I had a really good Wolf 2, so far I guess the pace is not bad at all.
Yeah, it's a pretty good marathon run so far.
And we are going to the next boss, and I think it's the easiest boss in the run. Like, it's really easy, especially on PC. It's Vulcan Raven. I'm gonna use SOCOM and then Nikita to finish him. It's gonna be fast.
Yeah, pretty much what he's gonna do is that he's gonna use the God mode, which again makes him invincible, and then you'll go up to him and spam one SOCOM and a couple
Oh.
Nikita shots.
Okay, I missed my shot, my SOCOM shot.
So in between the shots, you kind of gotta delay them because Raven's got iframes, and if you shoot while he's in his iframes, the shots will not do any damage.
Okay, I think I lost 2 seconds on this fight because I missed my first SOCOM shot. So that's not a big deal, but it's okay.
So starting from here is kind of where the boring part of the run kind of starts, because you just pick up a PAL key, you gotta freeze the PAL key, and then you gotta hit the PAL key. It's just a lot of waiting. Here we're gonna get a couple calls
first
from
frame,
Otacon.
Oleg.
That's what it's the first frame. We're gonna get a second one right here. The first frame again.
Right there, I'm
This
not
would be
gonna do
the
first
third
frame.
one.
I'm gonna card glitch to get to the ladder and answer here and go down.
Yeah, that's so that he can climb the ladder without losing time.
So I think I have way enough alerts now for the pub key.
He's got at least 10 alerts.
Nice, didn't get shot there. So right now I'm gonna have to get the pal key back. It's in the drainage ditch, and there's a 7 different position the pal key could be. The best position is position 6, and the worst position is position 7. So if you have a really good RNG, you can pick it up like in 5 seconds, but with a really bad RNG, you can lose like 30 seconds. So
Yeah, this section is very random. So if you get a good run up to here and then get a bad luck, then the run is pretty much dead.
so far not good.
This is
This
gonna
is
be
bad.
position.
Okay, this is the
Oh, you got
worst.
7. You got 7. Yeah.
This is the worst position I can get. This is position 7, and I had the bomb as well. So I lost
Yeah,
a
that's
lot of time there.
That's the worst like possible combination. Get bomb and
Yeah, it's there.
7.
So right there I lost 30 seconds, I think. That's huge. And that's just because of RNG. That's bad luck. So like I said before, I was on a good pace, and right there with this Palkey, I think I'm on not that good so far because of that Palkey. There's not much RNG on the run, but when the RNG is coming, it can like ruin your run. Really.
Yeah.
Oh, but okay.
Accidentally crawl there.
Yeah, don't know.
Here he's gonna enter the temperature room key. Next one's gonna be the cold key, and the last one's gonna be the hot key. So for each like different temperature, you gotta wait about 61 seconds or something like that, and then you can go back and put in the key.
Yeah, so far we didn't find a way to skip this section. There's a bounty for that if you find the glitch to skip that. On PC it would save between 10 and 15 minutes, and on console it would save more than 15 minutes, so that would be huge.
Yeah, if you want money, you can find a way to skip this and win a lot of money.
Good luck. I've been trying.
Yeah, a lot of people has been trying and like we got no luck. So here starts the waiting. He's gonna have to wait 61 seconds.
Yeah, so that's 22 on my watch. I use a watch to time it. The old school way.
So while he's in here, you can pick up some Stinger ammo for later, for the Rex boss fight.
So 10 more seconds.
Yep. So you can use two ways of knowing when to go. You can either use like a music cue when you hear the like high note, or you can look at a timer or a watch to see
Yeah,
when
but
when it hits 61 seconds.
yeah, but the thing is, you can use the sound cue with the music on console, but on PC it's not safe because the music on PC is not. The port
Accurate.
on PC is poor, and including the music, so it can have like delay, stuff like that. So that's not a safe way to do it on PC.
Yeah,
On console it
sometimes
works.
sometimes the music on PC just kind of loops around, and you can't really know if it's accurate or not. So whoever ported to the PC port didn't really do a good job of doing the music.
Yeah, we have to remember this PC port was made by, I think, 5 people for 3 months, something like that. They didn't get help from Konami. Yeah, so that's a huge improvement what they did. But of course, since they didn't have really much time and money, there's a broken things on the port, and it's good for speedrun actually.
So pretty much, if you want to play the game casually, you should play it on a console like a PS3 or a PlayStation 1.
I mean,
so
PC version
avoid the
is
PC
okay
version.
for casual, but yeah, console is way better for casual play. So right now I'm gonna warm the Palki. So I'm gonna head up back to the blast furnace, and I'm gonna wait 61 seconds there to warm the Palki and go back to the computer room.
So there's not really much going on here. We're just gonna wait some elevators out.
Yeah. All I can do is punch those crows. So right there should be a codec, but I'm skipping it because I use GME. So one thing about GME though is you can skip codecs if you use it, but you cannot use it on all places. You have to use it on specific places, because if you skip the wrong codec, you can just softlock the game. For example, when I was getting back to the computer room the first time, there's the Otakon calls you 3 times with the codec. If you try to skip this codec with GME, you're gonna softlock the game. So don't do it. Okay, so
there are like 2 modes of the God mode. You can do one while standing up and do one while being crouched. The crouch one is the one that you can skip cutscene triggers and like area triggers. and codec triggers. And the one I'm setting up is the one that you can be like invincible.
Yeah. I mean, you are invincible in both modes, but one mode is just for invisibility. The other one is for invincibility and skip a few rooms with the camera thing.
Yeah.
And skip codecs, of course.
Here he's gonna wait 61 seconds again.
Yeah. I'm gonna take those stunts. I'm gonna use it. Yeah.
And actually, it doesn't matter where you stand in the room. It will heat the Palki no matter what.
Yeah. First time I played this game casually, I was just crawling and standing over the lava because I thought that what you had to do, but you don't have to actually.
Yeah, I thought that you had to stand very close to lava for it to heat up, but actually it doesn't matter where you stand.
Yeah, that would have been a good trick, though. Actually, the developers thought about everything, because if you go back to the room where I fought Sniper Wolf 2, you can freeze the Palki there because it's in the snow. So the developers thought maybe they're gonna go back to this room, and they added it. That's insane, I think.
Yeah, so you can pretty much use any area that's hot or cold.
I didn't try on the helipad, but maybe that would work. So right there, I'm gonna go back to the computer room and use the last key, the worm key, so I can disable Metal Gear. No, just kidding. I'm gonna activate it. Because from a lore perspective, you are supposed to use those keys to deactivate Metal Gear. But the thing is, the guy you're talking to, Master Miller, is not really Master Miller. He's actually your nemesis, and what you're doing right here is activating the Metal Gear.
And it gets played like a damn fiddle.
Exactly.
So this part sometimes on PC can be kind of scary because when you hit the PAL key on console, Naomi will call you, and that's like the cue to let you know that you hit the PAL key. But on PC you will skip the call, so you won't know until you reach the place where you gotta input the PAL key in.
Actually, if you skip the first codec on the first trip, if you skip it, you don't have to GME on the return trip. You won't have the codec anyway, even if you warm the PAL key. So right now we're going to the end of the game. So first I'm gonna use the PAL key on the computer, and then I'm gonna fight Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Rex. So if he somehow misses the red key, he'll have to go all the way back, which loses 5 minutes.
Don't jinx it. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
that's the worst thing happening when it happens. You lose like 5 minutes, just like that.
So here he's gonna call Otacon to like kind of rescue him from this room. Here he's gonna GME and then use the Stinger to defeat Rex. So Rex will have 2 phases. The first phase is that you just kind of stand there and repeatedly shoot Stingers.
Yeah, you have to time it because there's an iframe. So the best way to time it is to wait for the explosion to be gone and then you shoot again to have the perfect timing. Second phase is a little bit trickier because there's 2 ways to do it. You can you can stick to the Metal Gear, but I'm gonna do the fastest way. I'm gonna stay where I am and just shoot. But you have to anticipate his movements.
Yeah.
So right there, I'm anticipating.
Yeah, this phase is a little different because Liquid is piloting it, and you have to aim to the center of Rex.
Okay, nice.
And that's the fight.
Okay, now I'm gonna cut the sound.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy.
So while Pazzo has his headphones off, I'll explain what's happening. He's gonna do
If you cross this
like an infinite punch setup for Liquid. You will throw him once or twice, and then he will just keep punching him until Liquid's health bar goes all the way down.
Have at you, Snake.
And he took off his headphones because he wants to kind of hear the button presses to know if his timing's good or not. So there he did the 2 throw setup. It's a bit of a safer setup, but yeah. Here he kicked Liquid off the arena. And that's how you end Liquid.
Uh-oh, a surveillance camera. Darn.
So this is the escape. Otacon's gonna drive a jeep, and then Snake will have to shoot the guards.
I got it. Snake, jump in.
He's gonna shoot 2 barrels to blow up the door, and that's it.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah,
Great Liquid.
thank you.
It was a really good Liquid.
Yeah, that was a really good Liquid.
So here he's gonna have 2 checkpoints. The first one he's gonna blow up 2 barrels, like so.
Good job,
That's it.
Snake.
Pretty
Let's go.
easily done. The second one's gonna be a bit trickier because he will have to shoot the guards themselves, and it can be kind of hard to aim for the guards.
Can't get through. Snake, you gotta clear a path. You did it, Snake.
It's a good checkpoint too.
Yeah, you can be most of the time you get shot once, but sometimes you get not
get no
shot.
damage.
Yeah, but that's pretty rare.
It's not
Yeah.
over yet.
So Liquid is still alive somehow, and here you will have to do. You will have to shoot him a couple of times for the game to end.
Oh, I missed the first transition shot. That's 2 seconds lost.
Yep. You have to shoot transition shots to kind of switch phases, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not really familiar
you
with
can
it.
shoot him before the transition phase. So this phase on the tunnel is slower if you do that. But I missed 1 transition shot, so that's okay. But okay, first get it, second get it. 3 transition shots out of 4. It's not bad, not perfect, but
You can keep shooting Liquid like that. Right here you can shoot
okay.
once or twice,
51.
and then
That's
it's gonna end the fight.
that's not a bad escape. That's okay.
751, you said?
Yeah, that's okay. It's not.
Yeah, it's a decent escape.
Yeah, that's okay. So my
So because
time
it's
is
on
coming
PC
in 10 seconds. And
Because he's on PC, he can skip the credits and last
Time.
few codecs.
okay, 51.
5901.
59, sorry, 01. Okay, that's mostly because of the Palki. My Palki was really bad. I think I lost 30 seconds. Without the Palki, I would be around 58:30. So that's a really good run, actually. 51:01 is a 59:01.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
the good
a
time.
pretty good run.
Yeah. Bad luck on the Palki, but otherwise that was a good run. And thanks to everybody on the chat for the good lucks.
Yeah, thank you all
And
for
the
watching.
GG. So here we are. That was a Metal Gear Solid 1 All Bosses easy. I hope you enjoyed it. We're done.